Hi, brothers and sisters. Today is Tuesday, January 14, 2025. I had a dream this morning at 12:46 a.m. Now, I'm gonna read my notes, but I want to say something first. I know there's going to be people out there that they're going to think I'm crazy. Okay, and I expect that because they don't get dreams like this and it seems so far-fetched, and I don't know. But anyway, I usually get dreams of me and my partner, which is a male. And we're a partner and we do things together during the tribulation to bring in the harvest. But this time it was just me and other sisters. And so I'm going to read my notes right now. And I pray that you would pray to the Lord and ask Him if this is true. Okay? Because I'm not here to convince you. I'm just telling you this is what's really going to happen during the tribulation. So I am going to read this, okay? Okay, Sister Andrea was in it. So Sister Andrea and I were hanging out with others, someplace sitting outside at a table. We were waiting to be transformed, but another sister wanted to go home, but couldn't go to her place, so I asked her, "Do you want to stay with me?" So Sister Andrea and I were walking to our car. As we were walking, Andrea says, "Wait," and she says, "My son had a dream about this. It was a drawing on a concrete wall starting," and I said, "Okay, let's keep going." And she says, "No, look, more and more things were showing up on that wall." Next thing you know, I said, "Oh, it's time to go." I knew then that something was about to happen. And I turned and I started flying up in the sky. And then Sister Andrea and the others started flying up in the sky after me. We were going to people we knew and didn't know to warn them and to get them safe because something was going to happen. I went to the people in the restaurant flying above them, warning them. Many didn't believe and were wondering, how can I fly? I saw my ex-boyfriend. His name is Rick. Now this guy, I have to tell you about this guy. This guy I went out with years ago when I was like in my early 20s. I'm in my 50s now. This guy used to abuse me. Physically abuse me. And I have since forgiven this guy, and even today we're still friends. So I just wanted to tell you that little story there. We are in friendly terms right now, but I saw him at a restaurant helping a lady. I think he was a waiter, and when he saw me flying in, like through a window, he was in shock, and he was shaking, and he couldn't move. And I said, "Remember what I said? Did you get saved?" He couldn't speak. He was so scared. I was reassuring him that it was okay. He got saved. People that worked there showed up. Other people did, and other witnesses, and I was warning them, but it seemed like they didn't understand. I then flew out of the window, and they were surprised. I met Andrea outside in the air. We talked. I said I have to go to my mother's house. As I was flying, I saw an open portal, an open hole in the sky. I don't know what that is, and it can't be good. So I saw that, and then as I was flying away, a dog was chasing me when I was lower to the ground before I went up. I remember flying all over the place. All over the place, way up and way down. A lot more has happened in this dream, but the Lord did not allow me to remember it, and I knew there was much more going on. But I'm telling you, we were flying in the air as if we were airplanes. We were just going to people, trying to, warn people and get them saved. I woke up at 12:46, and strong for 12:46 was to thoroughly refute, to confute, to convict completely. It says to convict or refute. The concept of refuting or convicting can be related to Hebrew terms such as, which means to reprove or to correct. The act of thoroughly refuting or convicting someone in a debate or an argument. This term is often used in contexts where strong and clear argument is made to expose falsehood or error. Like I said, I normally get me and my partner, which is a male, working together to bring in the harvest. But this time it was, with other people besides my partner. It was, other female 144 members that I was around. So this is mainly for the 144. But, I wouldn't see why other people wouldn't want to know about this. This was just amazing dream. I mean, I was like, wow. Like, I've seen myself practicing flying when I was in training through dreams, but this is really something. I couldn't believe it. And just like the scripture says here, I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told. And it's the truth. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right? I love you, and I pray that you have a blessed day. Okay? Bye-bye.